5th-ranked Alabama, its lowest preseason ranking since 2009. Think about that for a second.
Wow.
Taking on Western Kentucky. Bama won the toss, elected to defer, so Western Kentucky will be on offense first. Connor Talty will kick things off to Easton Messer. In 2024, a touchback for Western Kentucky. Tempo for Western Kentucky. Will Friend is the offensive coordinator and will call the plays. Finley with time has a first down completion out to the 43-yard line. That's a gain of 16 yards to River Helms, the tight end. Kane Womack, 3 years as the head coach at South Alabama. Worked with DeBoer at Indiana. Pressure on Finley and slammed down. Q Robinson gets the sack and forces a punt, a loss of 11. Milroe to throw on second down. In trouble, fumbles the ball and got it back at the 27-yard line. Hosea Wheeler, 2nd and 8. Finley from the pocket, launches, and it's picked off at the 35-yard line. Returned back inside the 20 by Keon Sabb. Transfer from Michigan, who started the national championship game a year ago. And they flex Jam Miller out here on 2nd down and 6 and go empty with Milroe. Western Kentucky bringing some pressure. It's a design run, and Milroe into the end zone for the touchdown. Three-man rush on 2nd down. Finley's pass on target this time for a first down. Keyshawn Johnson. Then Overton came in and finished him off. 2nd and 7. Finley steps up, takes off. And Finley slides close to the first down. He began his slide, looked like just short. Finley rolling to his right this time. One-on-one coverage downfield, a lot of contact. Perhaps an uncatchable ball. Now they throw the flag. Ball into Alabama territory to the 36-yard line. And a delayed handoff here to Young. Down past the 30 and still pushing the pile close to the first down. Great run that time by Elijah Young and Chris Braswell as edge rushers. Finley has time, fires over the middle, another interception. It's Sabb again, his 2nd pick already. Back to the 40, stays in bounds, down the sideline. And finally, on a play, Keon Sabb in his Alabama debut. Benched after losing week 2 to Texas, but then went on a run, winning 10 straight until losing in the college football playoff. Milroe with everybody covered on the run, then throws it the last second to Law inside the 10 and into the end zone for another Bama touchdown. On 3rd and 8, Finley steps up, running, down he goes at the 30-yard line, well short of the line to gain. He lost his helmet as well. Milroe taking a shot downfield. My goodness, wide open. Ryan Williams, the true freshman, taking it to the house. 84-yard touchdown.
What this first 12-team playoff looks like.
No limit on how many teams from a conference either. After those automatic qualifiers, as the pass is off target. Sabb was upset with himself because he thought he was going to get pick number 3. They lose by 7 to Michigan in the Rose Bowl. Snap over the head of Milroe. Ball on the ground and recovered by Western Kentucky.
2-down territory from here on 3rd down.
On the roll-up, ball batted back to the quarterback, T.J. Finley, who probably should have just knocked it down. Jahad Campbell, Lucas Carnero, preseason special teams player of the year in Conference USA, trying to get Western Kentucky on the board, but no, misses it well wide to the right.
825 squat, and a 525 pitch, slightly less than UPenn.
Correct. Slightly less. What do you mean? Significantly less. Another flag down. There goes Milroe past the 30. Milroe past the 40. And finally out of bounds. But will it come back? Alabama's already been penalized 6 times. Matt Leffler getting a workout he didn't know he was going to tonight.
Defense, number 21.
On the 39 of Western Kentucky. Here's Jan Miller. Through a brace at the 30. Miller turns on the Jets. Inside the 10. Diving for the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Finley running and does not get the first down. They might go for it on 4th down here. What he was hearing, and then the play clock shut off at 15. Finley running here and gets the first down out to the 38. 34th career start for Moore. The lone player left from that Alabama national championship team in 2020 that was a starter. Finley dumping it off here on 3rd down and long. And Elijah Young has a first down to midfield, gain of 12.
Showing some pressure here, Dave.
They back off and rush 4. Finley trying to check it down again. Finds Elijah Young. Young able to get near the line to gain. They'll mark him short by about 1.5 yards. And again, assuming Western Kentucky goes for it down 28-0. Sideline, you could see that going on over there as Finley turned his head towards his coaching staff. He dumps it off across the middle for a first down to Hutchinson. Finley firing, and nice catch in traffic at the 23-yard line. Finley with time. And nice catch made by Messer with a defender Sab all over him in Conference USA. First down at the 13, play fake. Finley dumping it off to Young, and he gets absolutely smacked. Back at the 19 by Deontay Lawson. So 3rd and 14 from inside the Alabama 20. Finley from the pocket goes underneath to Berry, and Berry able to spin away from a defender, and Malachi Moore finally gets into the ground, but it will be 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. Matt, this is play 21 of the drive for Western Kentucky. They've run more plays on this drive than Alabama has run all game. Just 16 plays run by the Crimson Tide, yet they're up 28-0 because of all the turnovers. 4th down and 5 for Western Kentucky. 2 for 2 on 4th down this drive. Finley in trouble, gets away from a defender. Lowers the shoulder, dives inside the 5, close to the first down, but appears short. Crimson Tide backed up on the 5-yard line, and Milroe will hand it off here on 1st down. Haynes with some room off the right edge. Close to a first down.
2nd straight good run by this offense.
And here's Haynes again with great speed. Haynes might be gone. Inside the 40, inside the 30, 20, inside the 10. Haynes all the way, but a touchdown. An 85-yard run for Justice Haynes. Alabama has won 84% of its games here. That's number 1 all-time in FBS. LT Sanders on 3rd down and 6, getting the carry and getting nothing.
Bobby Petrino was the head coach and Ryan Mallett was the quarterback. So he credits Ryan Mallett for his desire to play quarterback at the college level, but it's been enjoyable for the 2 of them to share this journey at Western Kentucky together.
Nice return by Cole Adams and a nice story there.
Yeah. Go for yet another drive here late, up 5 scores.
Milroe to the air this time. Surveying, throwing it, and completing it to Ryan Williams. And Williams breaks a tackle. Williams, his 2nd touchdown. Two days after Nick Saban retires, he's hired by Greg Byrne, the athletic director, to take over and replace arguably the greatest college football coach ever.
And I get it. I understand and can exactly see why, having been around him, talking to his players, talking to his staff. He is an impressive coach. And he's going to have a lot of success here as the head coach at Alabama.
A lot of success in the first half. 6 passing plays for Jalen Milroe. And as you said, there were some mistakes early on. They finally got settled in late. Milroe on the run, trying to get the first down. Penalty by Matheson you see week 1. If you're seeing those in week 6 to week 8, you're going to get benched.
And he didn't even need to do it. He's going to get the first down anyway.
Exactly. Messer on the catch. Brought down at the 15, and so it'll be a punt here. Richard Young got reps on the last 2 plays. Milroe with time. Throws it downfield. On the money. Jeremy Bernard, transfer from Washington.
One good route, but the one thing they do lack is size out there on the perimeter.
Here's Cuevas, the tight end. Close to the first down of the 28. They go 2 tight here. Milroe. And coming free is Henderson, who we just talked about a second ago. A loss of 3. 2nd and 13. Milroe will keep it. Inside the 10. Turns on the Jets. Diving for the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. That's his 2nd on the ground. And he's got 3 through the air.
About what Kalen DeBoer has brought so far to follow a guy like Nick Saban.
DeBoer and Saban talk occasionally, not a ton. They did talk a lot when DeBoer got the job, and Nick Saban was a big proponent. They had not met until the press conference to introduce Kalen DeBoer, but Nick Saban was well aware of the fast rising Kalen DeBoer. Ty Simpson in the game at quarterback, very talented sophomore from Martin, Tennessee. Here he is on the run and right on cue, throwing a strike to Kobe Prentice. Under 5 minutes to play here in the 3rd. 49-0 Alabama. Quick throw out in space. Prentice again making the defender miss. What a sweet move, getting the first down.
What nice grabs here on this drive.
And here's Simpson keeping it. Pretty good athlete inside the 10. And got tripped up as he dove for the end zone, but stepped out of play as he stumbled. For Simpson. Hill runs into an offensive lineman, but keeps the feet moving. Waiting for the signal. In. Touchdown, Alabama. 55-0.
The top team in the ACC.
41-17, the final in Gainesville. Jump ball downfield, and it's broken up. What a nice play by Deshaun Jones. They were not sure he was going to play. He's been battling a hamstring injury. Pressure off the edge. Simpson spinning back towards it and unloads incomplete. 4th down. The game against Georgia is on September 28th at night here in Tuscaloosa as that pass is incomplete.
Do you like the way they're doing that with no divisions and top 2 teams play?
I think it's great. Yes, terrific. And you know, Greg Sankey had alluded to that a couple times the last few years, that maybe that was the goal at some point. And as they get the first down here, great to have it in the first year of this new playoff era that we've got with the 12-team expansion. Now the Texas A&M rivalry, the Arkansas-Texas rivalry, and start some new rivalries with that Oklahoma and some of the holdovers for the SEC. They get to the college football playoff. Can they win the league? As Simpson's pass is caught by Odom for a first down. Flag comes down. Ryan Williams, who had touchdowns in his first 2 touches today, 17 years old, built very differently from Caleb Odom, but equally talented. Boy, Simpson takes a shot, and that's underthrown and intercepted back at the 5-yard line by Kent Robinson.
Personal foul, roughing the passing with targeting, number 3.
Daniel Hill back in at running back, had a touchdown in the 3rd quarter. Simpson gets rid of it quickly across the middle, juggled and then pulled in by Kobe Prentice down to the 15 for 9 yards. Stumbling, but keeping his balance is Simpson, and into the end zone for another Bama score.
Fun nature throughout that all these players talk about. And I was at practice yesterday, and I'm going to show you a clip in a second that really exudes and talks about just that.
Feldkamp throws and incomplete. There is an emphasis on relationships with the players. Big hole here for Daniel Hill, out to the 49 for 11. So Dylan Lonergan is the quarterback. As we mentioned, he's back to throw here. Baseball player, played in 1 game last year, threw a couple passes, takes off about the 30-yard line before he scoots out of play. Meanwhile, 3rd and 3. And it's a first down for Kevin Riley. He'll be 1-0 at Alabama with South Florida here next Saturday, and then a game at Wisconsin the following week. Georgia here at the end of the month, end of September. Kept 4th and a yard. And Lonergan going to hand it off. And Riley has the first down. The addition of Texas and Oklahoma. I mean, there aren't many teams that can look at their schedule and say, okay, that's a win. And maybe you can do that some years with certain teams, but does not appear that way this year. Lonergan takes a knee, and that's it. DeBoer's debut in the books. 63-0. Alabama trounces Western Kentucky. And it's really all ball from here on out. Kalen DeBoer won't have to answer too many questions about where he was prior to here and how he got here and his philosophy and the differences between him and Nick Saban. And I think he's pretty happy that pretty much the rest of the season, most of the questions are going to center around football. And Taylor is standing by with Coach.
But Dave, before that happens, we have to recap today. This game will forever be remembered as your first win with this program. How will you remember today?
I'm just proud of the way the guys came out and played. They've been working hard, and there's not time to reflect. We're in the season, we're in the heat of it. We're on to the next week now. We're going to learn from our mistakes and all that kind of stuff. But it's a great way to start, obviously, and appreciate all the fans here. It's been an awesome week of building up energy for this opener, and proud of how the guys came out and played.